Welcome again, cutting up Razorblade with.
Stop. Just let it go straight into
No, welcome again, motherfucker. I had to get another drink.
That was the commercial.
So
break.
we had to do a little break. We mic. Next subject we're gonna touch on is the electric.
Yeah, that's where we.
Are we gonna phase gas out and when? And when do you think?
See, I don't think that's happening as soon as you think it's gonna happen.
So
it's
when
gonna
do you
happen.
think it's gonna happen?
Probably 20, 25 years. We are too dependent. We are too dependent on gas, and there's too many people that are anti-electric. Cali might be done in 10, 15 years.
Okay, I got you.
But you have to.
I think everybody gonna follow.
Everybody liberal in Cali. So
I think what's gonna happen.
They bow into the master like that.
I think what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is having a gas car. You're gonna have to have money because gas is gonna be so much. It's like you ain't gonna want to drive that much.
But you have to remember that a lot of these world banks are half the world.
A gallon of gas might be $15.
If we phase out gas, that don't mean Russia's phasing out gas. That don't mean China phasing out gas. You're changing one pollutant for the next. So you're creating, instead of air pollution, and you still get air pollution from electricity. You have coal.
You do?
You still have coal.
We gotta look that up, cuz you can't just be saying that. You can't just say that on my show and be like, electric gonna pollute us now. Wait a minute.
We still have coal burning plants. We still have plants that create electricity from burning
but we
coal.
are technology.
We still have nuclear driven plants which cause nuclear waste. We still have we don't have an infrastructure of viable, renewable,
solar,
viable, renewable.
But we can do it,
but we're not there yet.
But we can do it.
Yes.
We are there. They can do it. It just costs a lot of money to do it.
Because who do you think keeps it to cost so much money to do it?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
The people that are pumping millions and millions of barrels of oil into your car.
Yeah.
You got families that are oil barons.
You want to know if electric cars pollute the air?
Yeah,
they do though.
They say electric vehicles typically have a smaller carbon footprint than gasoline cars, even when accounting for the electricity used for charging. Electric vehicles have no tailpipe emissions.
No tailpipe.
They don't give electric cars are associated with real-world reductions in both air pollution and respiratory problems.
That's because
it's less than gasoline, but
the respiratory problems are because of valleys like San Francisco, and all those places where they're regulated like hell because you can't have so much pollution in a valley like that. It becomes a smog.
So, y'all heard about this wall? The Saudi Arabia wall that they trying to build. I think it's like 170 something kilometers. I want to show y'all, man.
The line. Instead of communities sprawling outward from a central location, they would be built vertically and arranged, well, in a line, hence the name. Even though the vision for the city stretches 170 kilometers, it would do away with cars entirely and instead be connected by high-speed rail that would travel the entire length in just 20 minutes. And each individual community would be largely self-contained, so that almost anything you could need, be it a school, a doctor, or a quick meal, would be only a 5-minute walk away. The government says the line will run on 100% clean energy and make extensive use of sensors and AI to manage the city's services. And all of this is supposed to be nestled in the pristine natural landscape of the Tabuk province with minimal impact on the environment. Now the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has revealed grandiose renders of what the city will look like to match the grandiose plans. The line is envisioned as a giant glass and mirrored wall, 170 kilometers long, 200 meters wide, and 500 meters tall. That's taller than the Empire State Building. It would have greenery stretching along the top, an open-air ventilation system to help maintain an ideal climate year-round, and it would house up to 9 million people.
$9 million.
Now, the line is just one part of Saudi Arabia's controversial $500 billion Neo megacity project. For one, the so-called virgin land that the government is building Neom on is, unsurprisingly, not all that virgin. It is the ancestral and current home of many people, including members of the Hawatat tribe, who are being forced from their homes for what many see as a vanity project that won't amount to much in reality.
Listen to this. I want to listen to this.
The line is expected to be loaded with countless sensors, cameras, and facial recognition technology that, in such a confined space, could push government surveillance to almost unthinkable levels. Now, that would be troubling in any nation, but in a country like Saudi Arabia, where homosexuality is outlawed, LGBTQ people are persecuted, and women hold almost no rights, downright terrifying.
To do with the video. Get off my screen now. Get them off. That shit crazy.
They don't do
$1 trillion, $1 trillion.
They don't do drugs. So how do you infect a set of people that have already lived their lives in a certain manner of way and don't vary from the way that they live? How do you get these people out of the land that they look and hold dear to themselves? Because my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather built this hut.
I want to tell you how you do it.
You jail them.
No.
How?
Listen, so what you do is you get boats. See where I'm going with this, right? Hey, you see where I'm going with this? He said, well, so you get boats and you get guns. And then once you get the boats, you get the guns.
But you see, that guy has the
you
money
go get people to do work for you.
Guy.
Then no. I'm just telling you some other history. I ain't even talking about this wall. We're talking about this other history that happened. The wall is just now. We're talking about the history. You get the people to work for you, get the guns.
See,
you promised them something.
That's not how it happened. They promised them. They said, "Hey, we're gonna do this for you. We're gonna do that for you. Just give us some people." And
nah, I don't think it happened like that. I don't think it happened.
You have to always have the Uncle Tom that sells everybody out.
You're right. And I think that's what happened over there.
Because even in the streets, that's what happens. Someone sells out the whole clique, and now the whole clique got it fucked up.
Yeah, so that's what you do. You get a gun, and then you go to somebody's land where they own the land. Yeah. You know, when they own land, the Native American. I'm gonna say Native American.
The one that's the snake that's willing to sell everybody out.
And they come and take it.
Yeah. But I need to know how many y'all got over there and what y'all got.
But they just doing it to their own people.
Yeah.
Because they got the money to do it.
Because they already know what these people have. They know that they don't got nothing.
Yeah,
how are you going to stop me? How are you going to stop me?
Nothing.
I got billions of dollars. What you going to do? You just going to sit there and wait? I'll just pave it over you. Because money writes history. Money, the winner of the battle writes the book.
What do you think that line is for, though? That's a good question, because they doing the line for a reason.
What
line?
The line. That's what the wall is called. The wall. The wall line is called.
What does that have to do with anything? That's a phallic.
I think it's
a phallic gesture. It's my dick is this big.
We got more money. We got more oil money.
Something's happening.
Yeah, they know something's gonna happen, and they building
so they can take everything that's in their country and keep them going.
And so, I think that's
because that's a self-sufficient society is what they said at the beginning.
That actually was because the wall is tall. They said the wall is taller
than the Empire State Building.
All the way across.
Yeah.
So they built
all
it
the way
like
up.
that. That's crazy, yo.
And it's a self-sufficient community.
So it's solar power. Solar power is gonna have all that good stuff.
They got water. They can produce their food. They can produce
everything. It's only the beginning. I got plenty of guests coming on the show. They're gonna tell their stories. They're gonna let us know all about what's going on in this world. We're gonna talk about everything. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go check out my handles that's on the page, and also I'm Razorblade Will. And remember, live in your purpose and let your light shine.